Hi, gorgeous soul, and welcome to Spiritually Empowered Podcast. This show is your go-to place to learn all about your psychic intuitive gifts, explore and unveil taboo topics, and discover new ways to walk in power on this planet that is undergoing a massive transformation. We each came here with a higher calling. This podcast will catalyze you into yours. I love to simplify and refine ancient mystical teachings and practices, let you in on my most personal revelations and shifts, as well as bring on soul-inspiring guests to support you with embodying your power and saying yes to your destiny today. I am so excited to dive deep with you. Let's begin. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Spiritually Empowered Podcast. I am your hostess, Ashley Coleman, the owner, the founder, the head seeker at Winged Alchemy LLC. This is a temple for seekers to awaken their powers, to awaken their psychic gifts, to train their psychic gifts, to enhance their experience of life on all levels by going on that deeper journey of self-discovery. And I thought it would be so fun today to just dig into astrology. So astrology is one of my passions, and however much you know about astrology, whether you're brand new or you've just learned so much, I want to invite you to be with me, to breathe with me, to explore a deeper dive, because everybody who expresses astrology is going to have a different take on things. It's going to have a unique way of understanding things. So my hope is that this liberate, unshame, and bring you closer to your essence, your most natural essence. I say this all the time. Enlightenment is a removal, is a deconditioning. It's a path of individuation. What is individuation? All right. We grow up in this world as children. Children do this thing called mirroring, where they take on the energies and the attitudes and the beliefs and like everything. They take that on from their caregivers and their home life / the environment they spend the most time in. This is a process of mirroring that children's do very naturally, because if mom and dad or whoever the caregivers are, if they accept me, if I am like them, they will accept me and I'll have more chance that I'll survive. So kids mirror the caregivers so that they survive. That's just what we do. We grow up on our path. We become little teens and all these different things. We grow up. We get imprinted on by the world. And then we essentially decide that, who am I beyond the constructs? And we can even look at, who am I as my gender? Like, so many people are exploring this. And for me, I'm only going to speak for me. All are welcome here, by the way. Everybody that identifies, that doesn't identify, all of your spiritual and religious beliefs, whatever you are, you're welcome here. And I do my best to be a really inclusive space. So this journey of individuation can look like, for me, it looked like, all right, what's a woman? No, that's not the question. Who do I want to be as a woman? So that's an example of looking at the constructs of what a woman is showcased as in society and deciding for yourself or for myself, is that authentic? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So it's this questioning that happens right at the belly, right at the free will center, right at it's our storyteller chakra. The solar plexus, the belly, is the I am. It's the identity beyond the constructs. This is awakening. And the element of the solar plexus chakra is fire. It's burning away all the constructs that don't serve us. And this is a path like an onion, right? It's a path of unshaming. Layer by layer by layer, we are giving ourselves permission to radiate who we really are and evolve who we are. Because Buddhism says, if you study Buddhism, it's like there is no fixed self, period. There is no, and I dig into all these things: Hinduism, yoga, Buddhism, shamanism, Peruvian shamanism, mysticism, Jewish mysticism, the Kabbalah, Sufi mystics. I just am in love with this. I'm in love with it. Buddhism says there is no unchanging aspect of your nature. So even that essence of that which you are is evolving. And the shamans that I learned in my training with Alberto Villoldo, he used to tell this story. The shamans would wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and say, I don't know who I am today, but I'm going to brush your teeth anyway. That's hilarious. That is absolute freedom. And the Buddha said, suffering happens through unhealthy attachment, or rather gripping. Gripping to a job, gripping to a relationship, when the death codes, when the transformation codes in that space want to come through, then we get depressed. We get literally, depression is like a depression of energy. And we need to rest way more. My goddess, we need to rest way more. And this is about the liberation of your essence and the evolution of your essence, because your essence is the money. It is the abundance. It is the magnet. And I'm in the field of addiction. I have a experience of addiction, of like a 7-year addiction, and I work in the field of addiction. And what I see with these beautiful souls who are deciding on themselves, they're choosing freedom, is that when we don't have the buffer of our addiction, when we don't have the mask and we feel naked, when we don't have the mask about who we think we should be, who are we? And we're probably multidimensional as fuck, right? It's like I will pray and I will do my thing, and then I'll go explore the underworld, and then I'll go dance and headbang to Led Zeppelin, and then I'll go pray to the river and give the river an offering. We are multidimensional beings. And sometimes a boundary that we laid for ourselves becomes a cage, right? So maybe it serves us for a certain amount of time. This is what I help people with in my groups and in my one-on-one sessions, is what walls want to come down? What thing that supported you and served you for a while has now become a cage? So in the conversation of understanding ourselves and getting closer to our essence and individuating, let me finish that description. So we step away from the constructs of society moment by moment, little by little, or all at once, as the shamans might say, right? The serpent sheds her skin all at once. And that's the fire path. That is Vajrayana Buddhism. That is Tantra. That is shamanism. There's similarities in these paths, my friend. And it is the rapid, not quick, hurry up, but the direct path of awakening. And let me describe what I mean by that. It's becoming conscious inside the dream of waking life. It's waking up to the patterns so that they don't just keep playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing. Like when I went into the hospital to get my appendix taken out a couple years ago, I said, I'm going to receive the gift of this experience, or else I might be in the bed in the hospital again. And that's a pretty bold statement. I don't think it's so black and white like that, but I'm exaggerating this point to make the point that this fire path, this lightning bolt path, Tantra, Vajrayana Buddhism, which is Tantra, and shamanism, they all have something in common. They go direct into truth. They go direct. So that's my vibe. And if you're in this room, then I bet that's your vibe. And I'm so excited to sit with you today, to be with you today. Let's take a breath or two. fill your belly, soften any tension, my love, that you just don't need inside your body. Just let it go, even just for now. Let the jaw hang in the mouth and let the shoulders soften, and soften your womb if you have one. Soften your whole spine. Drink the breath in. So the path of individuation involves a becoming an ego, like doing the game of the separate self thing, like having beliefs that are independent of society, thinking for yourself, that type of thing, right? Which in this world of mental enslavement, thinking for yourself is a bit rebellious, believe it or not, right? Because when we think for ourselves and when we awaken to our shamanic spiritual powers, guess what? We're not going to drink the poison. Period. We're going to question the narratives. Period. We're going to peer behind the veil, which is something I've done since I was a child. I want to know what's happening on this planet. I'm going to look into all this dark shit. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to look over there. I want to know the terrain of this world. I want to get to it. So the path of shamanism and that fire path of direct transformation by truth telling has always been a part of me. And if you're in this room right now, which you are, then this is a part of you. This is inside your bones. You are the awakened one. You are being called right now. And on the path of individuation, it's a cycle, right? It's a circular path. It's a feminine-esque path. It's a spiral path. We go back to questioning. We take a couple layers off. If you bleed every month, you do this every month. You have a visceral death and rebirth every single month where you bleed and you shed. And if you don't do this practice of releasing your blood into the earth in praying that the ancestral wounds that don't belong to you be removed right now, I highly recommend that practice. I had an elder tell me that. Ashley, it would be so incredibly life-changing if you gave your blood to the earth and just prayed for the wounds and the pain and the limitations to be lifted from your body, because these things are carried over, right? And you are the one to alchemize them. You are the alchemist. Individuation calls us back to society as well, though. We're not monks in the mountaintops, right? You're probably in this world. You probably are working in this world and loving and living in this world and in the matrix, in this system. You're on the inside, paving new paths for others to find the light. So this isn't just about going up to some high mountain and staying there forever. No, we returned. The Buddha himself returned to society to share the wisdom. So that is the path of individuation. It's coming back and sharing your knowledge and being in the world with the brightness of your heart. Awake. Awake in the dream. So let's do a little dibble dabble into astrology. I am in love with astrology. Let's just dig in. I'm going to take a sip of water here. So Christopher Witecki is a beautiful astrologer, and he talks about the 12 signs as being 12 states of awareness, which I'm in love with because we all have all these energies within us. We all have all of these energies. And this is just a path of exploration. And any time we explore, we want to explore ourselves with love. Matt Kahn is a spiritual teacher that said, when you look inside yourself, come with compliments. This is not about spiritual perfectionism and getting all nitty gritty. If you're a Virgo, let's talk about it. I'm going to call some things out. I'm going to play with some generalizations and poke fun at the signs today. And it's just going to be great. So Virgos, watch out for being hyper self-critical, my love. You are so good at details, and bring compliments to the altar of self-study. This is called svadhyaya in yoga, self-study. All right. So I'm just going to tell you some things that I love about astrology that you might already know. Let's just talk about it. All right. So there's 12 signs, 12 states of awareness. Each sign is either cardinal, mutable, or fixed. Cardinal signs initiate. They initiate a season, right? If you have seasons where you live, they initiate the beginning of a season. Aries initiates spring. Cancer initiates summer. And there's other ones, but I'm just going to stop there for now. And fixed signs are right in the middle of a season. Think about the words. Cardinal initiates, it starts the motor. Fixed, they're going to get the job done. They could be stubborn. They're anchored. They're less movable. They like change a little bit less, right? These are your Tauruses, your Aquariuses, your Leos, and Scorpio. These are your fixed signs, right? They're a little more anchored and steady. Think about the word fixed, right? It's exactly what it means. Not that they don't want to change, but they're like really dependable. They're embodied. They're anchored. Now, mutable is exactly what it sounds like. They close out the season. They're the end. Mutable is over here, and then it's over there. And the wisdom of mutability is honoring change. The wisdom of fixed signs is honoring commitment. The wisdom of cardinal signs is get the fuck up and rock it out. Get up and do it. And there's 4 elements of each sign: earth, air, fire, water. Earth is about to-do lists and growing a business and the sensuality of the planet and feeling empowered inside your body. Fire is about laughter, children, transformation, movement, sweat, sexuality, courage. Air is about intellect, creativity, expansion, opening to higher dimensions, channeling, singing, playing music. Water is about nurturing, emotions, family, connections, empathy, depth, spirituality, and art. And each sign also has a ruling celestial body. So let's just dig in. Let's just go into the journey of the 12 signs. Taking a breath, and let's talk Aries. Aries is cardinal fire. Get up and go. Aries is the I am. Aries is fire, passion. It rules the head. It's leadership. It is driven to get out there and go. It can move really fast. It needs to sweat and move. The ruler is Mars, which is known as the god of war. It is the archetype of power, strength, and leadership. My message for Aries energy is you have time. Devote all your power to serving love. Go all the way. Aries is about the self and how it serves a greater mission. Aries will jump ahead of the line and actually feel courageous and lead a journey of courage and pave a new path for others. You have time. You are powerful. And devote your energy to a higher mission and make sure you're sweating. The thing about fire signs is they really need to sweat and move, or they can get depressed, really. They can get sad. They can have these emotions stick in the body when they don't move through them, through the body. So let's keep going. I'm just going to give like a little piece of each of the signs. All right, number 2 is Taurus. Taurus is fixed earth. Tauruses are steady, landed, grounded, sensual, dependable, nurturing, embodied. They're ruled by Venus, the earthly Aphrodite. I learned this from Nadia Shaw, another amazing astrologer. There are 2 signs ruled by Venus, Taurus and Libra. Taurus is the earth sign that is the earthly embodiment of the goddess. Tauruses are the builders, the builder archetype. My south node is in Taurus, so that might say you have lifetimes where you have built and you have strong values and you have a strong sense about what you love. My message for Taurus is open up to change that is meant for you right now, and give yourself permission to feel good in your body as you expand your wings and explore something new in life or business. Probably business is what's coming through for Taurus. Excuse me. All right. So Taurus was fixed earth, ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. Number 3 is Gemini, mutable air. Where are their keys? Nobody knows. I'm playing with you. My sister's a Gemini, and I love to play with her about that. And she plays with me about the Pisces thing. Come on now. So Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the messenger god, the communicator god. And this is an energy of communication, shape-shifting, intellect. It's a seed spreader energy, dropping seeds of knowledge everywhere. Geminis have this thing where they're so fucking social and they have such a high social IQ. They can talk to anybody. They can believe anything, right, to their fault. They can see all sides of a thing. They are so intelligent, and they're knowledge bringers and knowledge spreaders. They're mutable. So they're just going to flow and flow and flow. Geminis teach us that it's safe to shift our opinion. Some of us are deeply held in our values and beliefs. Taurus and the fixed signs, right? Generally. And Gemini says, have you ever heard about this? Gemini teaches changeability. So my message for Gemini is to appreciate the fact that you bring the gift of change. And that it's actually beneficial for you to commit, for you to ground, for you to be in your body, for you to have a place for your keys. So all of this is about balance, right? Noticing the gift and feeling your feet and committing to a path. Great. Let's talk Cancer. Cancer is number 4, and Cancer is, can you believe I've literally memorized all of this? Like, I'm a little bit mind blown. That really shows that I freaking love this because it's all in my brain and in my heart. All right. Cancer. Number 4, Cancer is ruled by the moon. All right, let's take a breath. Let's slow everything down. Let's get into the heart and the emotions. Cancer is cardinal water. Cancer rules the mother line. It's the matriarch. Cancer rules the mother line, the matriarch. It rules the feminine and the emotions. And the moon is so changing. Cancers are secretly really funny, by the way. This is what I've learned. They're secretly really funny. They're really loving. They have their crab shell, but you can really get in there if they learn to trust you, and they'll just be the most amazing lovers and friends. So Cancer is ruled by the moon, and it shifts every couple days. It moves and it shifts. My message for the Cancer energy is nothing is wrong with you for being so emotional and so shifty. This is your nature. Your nature is to move through emotions. Your nature is to feel deeply, right? My message for Cancer is talk to people about it. You can go into your shell and really internalize your emotions. My message for you is talk about it. express it. Express it with others. Let other people in that you feel safe to express your inner world with. Let some fresh air into the depths of your heart by communicating about what you feel to others. Number 5 is Leo. All right, Leo. Fixed fire. Come on now. When a Leo walks into the room, they're wearing a sparkly jacket. They're saying, everybody see me. I am in the room. Laugh at my jokes, compliment my stuff. And listen, they really do shine like stars. Like at the essence of a Leo energy, it is so shiny. It is so loyal. It is so protective, right? This is the distilled essence of a Leo. It rules the heart. And the ruler of Leo is the sun. You are meant to shine. The thing with Leo is self-source your worth. It's okay if people don't like you and don't vibe with you. Self-source your worth. Give yourself compliments all day long. Build yourself up from the inside so that you can be in the world in your sparkly energy without feeling depleted and like you are not receiving enough. Receive from the inside out and move through the world with a filled cup. The sun is meant to shine and it's also meant to rest, right? Let the dark sky come out. Rest. That's my message for the Leos is fill yourself up with self-worth and make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you're really restoring. And that rest might require a big workout, right? A big sweat session, a long walk. Do what you need to do to allow your body to be in a state of rest because the sun only needs to shine half the time. Fixed fire, ruled by the sun. Number 6, let me give you a little hint. Toss this if it feels like too much at the moment, right? But when I'm saying the numbers, I'm also saying the house rulerships, right? So the first house is ruled by Aries. The second house is ruled by Taurus. So as I'm going through these numbers, I'm actually numbering the houses as well, if that makes sense, right? Leo also rules children. That's the home and heart and family and children, right? Laughter, my love. Laughter. All right, number 6. 6th house is ruled by Virgo. Let's talk Virgo. It's mutable earth. Virgos, whether your sun, moon, I'm not talking about just your sun sign. I'm talking about the energy, however it shows up in your chart. They're so sensitive to smells. They're so sensitive to lighting. They're ruled by Mercury. Mutable earth ruled by Mercury. They're so sensitive to the physical environment. They don't like those bright lights in the grocery stores. They're sensitive to sounds and smells, and they know where things are out of place. My God, how is this book turned this way? My God, my mom's a Virgo. You walk into my parents' house, and it's literally Pottery Barn, which is a fancy home store. Her home is her world, and she is the builder of a home. And everything is like perfectly placed for the most part in that house. It's just wild. Her decoration skills are just so wild. And this is a Virgo gift. They know where things are out of place. And one of the challenges with Virgo is self-criticism and criticism of others, right? Because they have the gift of knowing what's out of place. But here's the thing, Virgo, there's no perfection in this world. The perfection is in the imperfection. Love what's out of place, even if it irks you. There's no perfection. My Chiron's in Virgo, which that's a whole nother thing. Chiron's the wounded healer. So my message for Virgo is enjoy a little bit of chaos. It's safe. Look around. Throw your laundry in the air. Play with that a little bit. Virgos are ruled by Mercury. So again, Mercury is the communicator god, the energy of expression, communication, and intellect. Virgos and Geminis both ruled by Mercury. They can get a little nervous energy. So a shaking meditation is really, really good for these energies where there's nervous system. This is just a great nervous system practice, is shaking meditation, where you're actually discharging emotions and nervous energy from the muscles. So remember to take care of your body and your nervous system. Number 7, Libra. Let's talk Libra. This is celestial Aphrodite. This is heavenly Aphrodite. Why do I say that? Because Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus. Taurus is earth, Libra is air. Taurus is earthly Aphrodite, the embodiment, the physical, the presence on this planet. And Libra is the frickin' justice fighter. Like Libra is like, it's heavenly Aphrodite. It's an air sign. So it's all about communication and the exchange of ideas and music and beauty. And they love nice clothes and they love nice shit. They're like bougie sometimes, right? Like Leo, they love the sparkles and they love to exude beauty and they love style. It's amazing. And Libra's literally, I'm going to say always because I have not seen this in my 29 years of life. I have never seen a Libra not be in the field of justice and helping other people with their rights. Like they help equal society. They're the equalizer energy, right? So they fight for the underdog and they really care about justice and they really care about leveling the playing field and supporting other people. My cat is racing across the floor. If you just heard those little baby footsteps, that's my cat. Hi, Uni. All right, so Libra is the equalizer. Now the challenge is with Libra to decide on something and move forward because they do this thing where they can see all these different sides, and another shadow is people pleasing, right? Wanting to please others, wanting to be loved and accepted. Libra in the 7th house rules one-on-one relationships, marriages, and contracts. That's the 7th house right there, ruled by Libra. So my message for Libra is bring beauty into the world, my love. We need your art. We need your style. Your style is important, right? And we love it. We love that expression of beauty and we love your voice and you're an amazing communicator. And I just want to talk Libras up right now. If there's any Libra energies that have been, not feeling themselves lately, like we want to see you. We want to celebrate you and hear your ideas about how to better society. So that's my message for Libra. They are cardinal air ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. Number 8, here we go. I have a special place in my heart for this one. Scorpio. I like to get dramatic with Scorpio. Cat's still running around the house. All right, Uni's excited too. Scorpio rules the 8th house. It is fixed water. Oh my God. Scorpio rules everything that is taboo. Everything that you don't want to bring up, but you secretly want to bring up at the Christmas dinner table, okay? This is sex. This is aliens. This is money. This is power. This is the porn industry. This is child trafficking. This is the stuff that is under the surface. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the god of the underworld. That's telling. Scorpio is the energy of the scientist. It is a psychic investigator, all right? It also rules like the spirit realm, okay? And everything that's behind the veil. Scorpios are penetrating. They're sexual. This energy is sex, money, power. So my message for Scorpio is laugh. Because this can get real deep and real intense and real passionate and real rah. I bet everybody listening to this podcast has a lot of Scorpio. Because that's just the energy that I exude, I feel. It's just a part of my destiny, my purpose. I have Scorpio placements and it's really fun. It's intensity. It's I want to claim you. I want to dom you. It's power play. It's kink. It's BDSM. It's all these things. It's also, crisis and transformation through really hard shit. Like fucking rising from the ashes and rebirthing yourself. Like you had this whole life. Scorpio's like you had this whole life and all of a sudden it's not fucking right for you anymore. So you blow it up. You don't stay somewhere you don't belong. You take out the sword and you cut it with love and you receive the blessings and you start a new life. This is Scorpio 8th house energy. You start a new life. We've all had to do that, right? So my message for Scorpio is to laugh, to play, and to remember that you are so powerful and that you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. You're safe. You're evolving. Let's laugh together. All right. Number 9. We're almost there. This is so much fun. All right, number 9. Scorpio's fixed water. It's ruled by Pluto. Number 9 is Sagittarius, my darling, ruled by Jupiter. This is mutable fire. This is fire that can be all over the place. Where is it now? Where is it now? Remember, mutable is freaking everywhere. It's changeable. My moon's in Sag, so I just have a soft spot for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is like, I want to travel to Europe and I want to study the mysticism of Europe. I want to study magic and I want to go to Zen. I want to study Zen Buddhism. It is world philosophy and religion. It is travel. So, all right, Jupiter expands everything it touches for better or for worse. Jupiter's the ruler of Sagittarius. Jupiter's the largest planet. It's fucking huge. So sometimes Sagittariuses don't have an off button. They're known to say things that offend people. Whoops. Uh-oh. I just said that thing that really poked your button. This is Sag energy. Whoops, I went too far. Whoops, oh fuck. Fire signs, they're great at apologize. There's this quote. Oops, I just bonked my cat. There's this quote for fire signs that they're more likely to apologize than ask for permission. And that's a great lesson. It's like live uncensored, live consciously. And if you hurt somebody's feelings or overstep, look them in the eye and say, dude, I fucked up. Like honest, authentic communication with others. Nobody's perfect. We don't have to stuff down our communication. It's really, really great to be able to look somebody in the eyes and say, my bad, my love. Whoops. And Sagittarius is like the person that's going to say too much, which is so awesome because you teach us that just get bigger. You teach us to get bigger in our energy and to express. And it's just, this is an expansive energy, right? This is mutable fire and it's ruled by Jupiter, the largest and the luckiest. It's called the Great Benefic, the great planet that blesses. It's world travel, it's philosophy, it's religion. If your moon's in Sag, you'll probably be up late studying some ancient mystical teaching, right? That's at least my vibe for the most part. You get so turned on by studies, it actually rules higher like college and higher degrees and higher education, also publishing, travel, mystical knowledge, world religions and spirituality. It's the energy of teaching and learning. So my advice for Sagittarius is go out and teach right now. Start a podcast and start talking. Share your knowledge. You are a forever student, which means you have a lot of stuff to speak about. So go on with your bad self. Go speak about it. Go share about it. You have room to be heard. That's my message. We want to hear you. Number 10 is Capricorn. Number 10 is ruled by the planet of Saturn, the Lord of Karma. You better get your shit together, says Saturn. The 10th house and Capricorn is very serious, okay? Very serious energy and I need to get to the top and I'm here to achieve and I'm here to build a business and let's fucking go and it's time to rock the Casbah and it is time for me to build a legacy and I want to leave legacy for my children's children and impart my gifts into this world and yeah. Now we're talking higher achievement. This is the pinnacle of our legacy. Capricorns are cardinal Earth ruled by Saturn, the Lord of Karma. It can get a little heavy. It can get a little dense. It can get a little serious. But hey, we all need this as a part of our system, right? We need to get the shit together and do the fucking thing and take the next step. It's about one step at a time with a vision in your mind. One step at a time with a vision in your mind. one step at a time with the vision in your mind. That's good. I like that. I would write that down. I'm just kidding. It's probably going to be in your head now. All right. So Capricorns are all about achievement. Go out and do the thing that you were put on this earth to do and build it and grow it and help our planet with your business. That's just one way to look at it. This is the energy of building dreams. Building dreams. My message for Capricorn is yeah, that's my message for Capricorn. Take a deep breath, baby. Take a deep breath. That's it. That's the message for Capricorn. Breathe. Take some deep breaths, okay? Especially with that exhale, let go. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Release all the stagnant energy from your body and inhale fresh prana. You're moving forward at the perfect pace, Capricorn. We're so proud of you. You're building so much epic shit, and just keep going one step at a time. Saturn rules the structures that hold us, the bones, the skeletal system, the structure that a bridge needs. It needs the details. It needs the exact measurements for it to be a safe bridge, right? The details and the building and the structure. This is all Saturn stuff. Moving ahead, number 11 is Aquarius, the aliens of the zodiac. All right, Aquarius, you're not here to fit in. You are very weird. You need to feel your feelings. I'm playing with you. I'm just playing with you, sort of. So Aquariuses are the unicorns of the zodiac, and they are fixed air, ruled by Uranus, the shake up and wake up planet. Uranus rules technology, social media, AI. It rules fast expansion and lightning bolt energy of, I just had an idea that changed my life forever. It's like SpongeBob, I have an idea. And like a whole new world opens out. If you don't know that, just don't worry about it. For all the SpongeBob fans, hello. All right. Aquarius is not here to play a part. It's here to be a colorful, spontaneous, completely itself energy. 11th house is all about groups and community. It is where we belong in the larger society, right? It's a sense of our tribe, our community. So Aquariuses have a real fixed sense of their beliefs and where they stand on different topics. And my message for Aquariuses would be, number one, happy birthday if you're listening to this in real time. In January, where we are right now with Aquarius season, happy birthday. You are leading the new paradigm. This is the age of Aquarius that's being born right now, that's coming through right now. Take all your freaking wacky ideas and just spread them out everywhere. Do it. Go for it. Live your weirdness. Move us forward. You are progressive. We all have this energy in us. This is the progressive energy that says, if it doesn't serve the whole of humanity, now we're going to take it to the 8th house of Pluto. Pluto just moved into Aquarius, and we're going to fucking blow it up. Not really, but we're going to transform it now. Aquarius is the master humanitarian. It's like of the people. It's of the people. This is the time of the people, of all of us individuating, bringing forth our full selves in service to a healed world, to a balanced world, to people being fed, to life being harmonized on this planet. This is Aquarius. This is the mission of all of us, right? This is every one of us. This is a humanitarian consciousness that says, wake up, world. It's time to be legacy bringers on this planet and be our full individual selves. If you want to go teach about sexuality, that's your path. If you want to go to a different country and help people in that way, that's your path. It's like, do what you love in service. That's the idea here. Aquarius is fixed air, intellect, idea, technology, and ruled by Uranus, the planet of revolution, the planet of surprise, the planet of epic evolution. Let's take a deep breath. All right, we've made it. Number 12. Number 12, y'all, I have so much Pisces in my chart. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, where am I? Who am I? That's very Pisces. We all do that. We all have this energy in us. Let me tell you, my sister just joke about me. She'll say something or do something and I'm like, huh? Like what? Like shit just goes over my head sometimes. They call that like aloof or space cadet. This can be a funny quality of a Pisces. It's like, huh? You're talking about me? Huh? What? Because we're always in space. I'm just kidding. We can drift off. All right. That's just how it is. So Pisces is mutable water, all right, ruled by Neptune. What is it, the goddess of the sea or something? I think that's what it is in Greek mythology, the goddess of the sea. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces is about art. I've never met somebody with Pisces in their chart that is not an artist, all right? They bring their art from other realms. Einstein was a Pisces. Edgar Cayce, known as the sleeping prophet, was a Pisces. They're channelers, they're mystics, they're spiritualists. They are holders of infinite compassion, sometimes to their fault, right? Where they could love people and let people in that really aren't good for them. And this is the lesson of the Pisces is you can love the whole universe. You can forgive everybody. Pisces is just so tuned into universal love. Oh, like in my work and what I do, I'm like, people can literally tell me anything and it just doesn't faze me. And I realized that's one of my gifts. People can be like, somebody in my family just died, or this person just got shot, or I just got out of jail, and they can tell me anything. And I'm like a pillar of light, a pillar of love. And that's taken time and mastery to develop that ability and that skill to hold space. And it's a Pisces quality of compassion. So Pisces in the 12th house is it rules the people that society fucking rejects, right? People with mental health challenges, people with addictive disorders, people that are just not fucking, fully accepted by society. The stigmas and the underdogs. And I don't even like that phrase. That's such a weird phrase. People that society just puts into homes, right? The elderly and recovery centers. And this is all ruled by 12th house. Addiction is in the 12th house. Escapism is in the 12th house and Pisces energy. It's wanting to go to a fantasy world because it's really hard here. And there's truth in that, right? It's like the energy that doesn't turn off its depth of feeling. And so we need to cry and we need to help others, probably. Like this is key for a Pisces essence is go help the world and really open your heart and share your gifts, because in that you just become so fulfilled. You become so fulfilled when you turn your deepest pain into wisdom that you share with the world. And that's really meaningful for Pisces energy. My message for the Pisces energy is it's okay to go into a fantasy world, but make sure that you're looking around and that you're actually seeing the beauty in the world that you're in the 3D world. Your fantasies are beautiful and wonderful, and all of your dreams and visions, and look around at matter. Look at the colors on the wall. Really introduce yourself to the 3D plane, because that's where your body is. Get into your body in a really sweet way, in a kind way, and just make sure that you're seeing the wonder, and make sure that you're here. Be in this life. Be here. My sister will tell me, just take a bath and be in the water, because if I'm not mindful, then I will be somewhere else other than here. I'll be in a fantasy. I'll be in the future. I'll be reminiscing on the past. I'll be trying to heal the planet. I'll be doing all these things. And she's like, just be there. Just be in the bath. Just don't try to heal anybody, and don't try to go anywhere in your mind or get to some future state. Be here. Here is beautiful. There's beauty in the now. And that's the 12th house. Pisces is mutable water. It's ruled by Neptune. It rules the spirit world and the invisible things like thoughts and emotions, and the tendency to want to fucking feel better on this planet, right? So let's have beautiful tools to help us do that, like yoga, meditation, hot chocolate, bone broth. Like, what are your favorite ways to soften the harshness of the world? I'd love for you to DM me that on Instagram at winged.alchemy. I'd love to talk to you and connect with you. If you want to just let me know, what do you love to do that softens? And I genuinely want to know, as a freaking triple Pisces, Sun, Saturn, Venus. I just genuinely want to hear, what are things that people do to soften the harshness of the world that are beneficial to your health and well-being? So let's compile a list with that and have more tools to support us with nourishing ourselves so that we can be in our lives. This was so fun. Thanks for going on this journey with me. I hope that this was so valuable and exciting and fun for you. And that was a lot, yet I just had so much fun spilling all of that out. I'm so passionate about it. And let me know if you want more episodes on astrology, my love. I'd love to hear it, because I'm a person of the people. So I want to bring to you what's most exciting to you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. I would love if you shared this episode with your other astrology nerd or person in your world that would love this talk. And I hope that you got beautiful things from this. And if you want to go the extra step, you can leave a review if you want to help me grow the show and reach and help more people with these empowering messages. That would be amazing. Very excited for the next chat with you. I love you, and I will catch you in the next episode. See ya. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you absolutely loved this episode. And if you did, please remember to leave a review and share some love. I will see you in the next one.